Welcome to another episode of Unearthing Southern Relics and Artifacts. I am Chase, and today I will be chasing some very nice, valuable bottling works, and maybe some Cokes, and maybe some Pepsis, and whatever else we might find in this dump site. I'm chasing those down. I'm going to try to get the best footage that I can to show you all these amazing bottles. I've been searching for these bottles, particularly the late 1800s to really early 1900s bottles over here at this dump site for quite some time. It's a huge dump site. It stretches over a mile. I've dug a lot of holes, been looking for these bottles. I know they're here. There's evidence of them, but I haven't found them until now. I know for a fact we're going to find some. It's just a matter of digging and taking some time and pulling them out. So I hope you enjoy this video. Come along. I can't wait for this. I'm glad y'all are going to be a part of it. Let's go. Up here, past these power lines, it's a lot higher, and it drops down. There's a creek over here, and you get closer to the river. So this is kind of like a bottom. And I come down, and I start to see some glass laying around. And I'm like, okay, so we're still in a bottle area. And then I see this bottle laying on right here, actually. And I pull it out, and I'm not seeing anything on it. I see where there was a label, and I'm seeing registered right across the top. So I don't know what this would have been. For a second I thought it was going to be a Coke, but it does say registered. Now we do have another bottle right here, and I can see at the bottom it's AB. Oh, it's broke. This is broke, but we are getting into some better dates. We'll hang on to this slick right here, even though it does say registered. We're gonna do some work on that one and keep exploring this area. Maybe we're headed in the right direction. All right, so I think I might have came across, I'm hoping, y'all, everybody cross your fingers and toes. I'm hoping that I came and I just found the right spot. There's just too much evidence that I might be where I should have been all along, and I keep beating myself up about not getting to it sooner, but let me show you what I'm talking about. Check out the embossment there. The Strauss something Cincinnati. I'm not sure about that bottle. You have another bottling works here. Looks like a Dublin bottle. I'm gonna guess it's probably a it's either gonna be an artesian, or it could just be a straight Dublin bottling works. Got another bottling works bottle there. Not sure what this would have been, if it was a shoulder strip Coke or a Chero. Well, I guess we can find on the bottom. Oh no, yeah, it's a Chero. And everything I'm seeing here is signs of being in the right spot. We have a bottle here, and it's actually a little bitty thing, but with everything being embossed, I'm hoping this one is too. So it's just so muddy over here. Little bitty thing. It might just be a slick. Looks like it's just a slick, but it is whole, which is pretty cool. Maybe just a little pony or something, a little beer. Not sure, but I like a whole bottle, so let me get at it. All right, so I've kind of gone crazy. Y'all know the feeling. I went digging over there, but it's just so muddy and so thick. It's hard, really hard digging. So I took a second and I was like, hold on, let me just walk that same line where I found those through here and just check. There might be something exposed that's been exposed due to flooding. And let me just verify. So I'm walking and I'm looking, right? Checking this edge, and I see a nice cobalt blue bottle. And I go over here and I'm big at it, and I turn it around and check it out. Nice embossed bottle. Check that out right, sure. Man, Baltimore. Trying to read the top of it right there. Sharpened dome. Maybe that's what that says. I'm not sure, but that is awesome. So now I'm like, all right, let's keep going. I'm gonna walk it for a second. I believe I found the right spot, y'all. I'm pretty stoked about this. All right, so yeah, I'm checking off boxes here that are telling me I'm off in the right spot right here, and that's salvageable. Look at that, center script, Coca-Cola, trademark registered, Hawkinsville, Georgia. Nice bottle. That's awesome. Okay, It's not whole, but there's some whole ones here. There's no doubt about it. I see another bottle over here. I'm gonna get y'all, come with me, let's go look at it. Kind of just strolling now, looking at it. Right here, look. I mean, I can bet, almost guarantee you it's embossed. Oh, it's not going to be. I talked too soon. That's still an old bottle though. Just a slick, but that's okay. Let's just keep checking it for a second, then we'll come back. Well, to say that I've successfully located the mother lode of soda bottles would be pretty accurate. Definitely not overrated. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I am finding nice mug-based hutches. That would be a Dublin, Georgia. It's broke, unfortunately. Some more evidence of hutches. Nice Pepsi Cola. Nice Dublin. I've been to Artesian Bottling Works. Another Artesian. Cheros. Some more evidence of Artesians. Another one here. I was hoping it's whole, but it's not. It is a Wizola bottling. That was in Eastman, Georgia. Gonna be a nice drinking glass, I assure you. So I haven't been scratching around long, and I've already found some nice evidence of Bottling Works bottles here. And check out this right here, y'all. This is an item that usually I would probably wig out over when I'm out metal detecting, and I'm wigging out now even without a metal detector. So look at that. I'm not sure exactly what this is. It's like some kind of tag. I know it says the Electric City 111 Columbus, and at the bottom it says Mother Lodge of Georgia. I believe that says Mother Lodge. And then something on the bottom there, 3 pole or 3 something. I am not sure what this is going to be. I'm going to do some research on this. I'll probably put the information that I find on it right here, but that is awesome. Alright, so I've been digging for a good bit now. Enough to break a sweat. No whole bottles to show you yet. A lot of remnants of some great bottles, but they're all just broke. So I've been trying to just make sure my hole's wide enough and slowly ease my way down. And I have come across a broke center stripped Coca-Cola from Albany, Georgia. And looks like, from what I can tell, there might be a little bit of crack right there. I don't know if that's going to hurt as far as making it a drinking glass, but nice 1243 A on the bottom. Maybe we'll come across some whole. I'm itching. Alright, so if you see my backpack over there, that's where I've been digging, and I had to take a break from over there. I was like, I don't know. So I slid over a little bit, and there's a pond up here, which is odd. I want to check it out too. But the water's kind of overflowing, I guess because there's no spill well. And I said, this is a great spot. So I took my tater rake and started scratching, and sure enough, pulled up a bottle right here. I'm not sure what it is. Ooh, it does look like a center script Coca-Cola from Cordell, Georgia. That is what it appears like. It does have a little crown damage right at the top, which is kind of a bummer, but not too bad. Not really. So there you go. Look at there. Nice trademark registered Cordell, Georgia bottle. Looks like it's got the 1442 on the bottom, 4A. That is awesome. So I might continue to rake out just a little bit through here, since we had a little bit of success just then. All right, well, I haven't showed y'all these because I've been started digging and just trying to find a good whole bottle, but I got 2 marbles. 2 big marbles, a nice clay one, and then a nice, looks like it'd be a solid white marble as well. That is pretty cool. Love finding marbles. That's pretty cool. That is a massive horseshoe right there. Pretty cool, I guess, to kind of figure out and think about how this could have got out here. Could it have been when they were dumping the bottles? Or is it just from something from the city that was nice tack shop or something like that, and just throwing out the spare horseshoes. But that is a massive horseshoe. Pretty cool right there. We got some hard rains coming through, and I was debating on coming out, but I made the right choice. This is why you come out and you dig. I got something else I'm going to show y'all in a second that, man, just makes you really think about where you're walking and what you're doing when you're out in areas like this. You just got to pay attention, because you just don't want to get yourself in a situation where you get hurt. But before we do that, let's check out this nice shoulder script Coke bottle as we hear the thunder rolling in. Oh man, let's go get some water on this bottle. I believe it says Milledgeville. Luckily we ain't got to go far. This is my first whole bottle out here with no damage at all. And as clean as these bottles have been coming out here, this bottle is going to look phenomenal. Yeah, look at that. Nice Milledgeville, Georgia. Shoulder script. Absolutely flawless. That's what I'm talking about right there. Alright, so there's my hole. Lots more area to dig over here. But whole bottle's been far and few. And I came across a whole one. And she's just as floating just as nice as she wants to. I am not sure how to say that. Pasturine. I would say Pasturine maybe. And J&OT. Milliken and Company, St. Louis, Missouri. It's a nice bottle, completely whole. I mean, it's complete, not a flaw on it. She's a keeper. All right, so I don't want to get my hopes up, but I think we have another whole bottle. You see it right there, and I can tell from here it's going to be a lime cola, and it's going to be older because it is a center script. I've seen some up on the shoulder, but these ones in the center are usually a good bit older. It's showing off everything, 6.5. This hole is mostly just mud and just broke bottles. I'm seeing a lot of evidence of some nice hutches, so maybe if we get down deeper, we'll get into that date range. This bottle might be whole. Ooh, all right, moment of truth. It's the neck hole. Ah! That stings, but that still make a good drinking glass. Ah, that's how it goes sometimes. You're gonna fight it, and you're gonna dig and sweat, and you're gonna come across something that break your heart just like that. But that's part of it. When you get into these bottle sites, you gotta be prepared to not always get what you want. But that's still a Dublin, Georgia. Nice drinking glass bottle. Let's see the bottom, because that'll help me date this one a little bit. It just says lime cola on the bottom. But nice drinking glass. I think I'll hold on to that. A little bit of rust stains on there, but that should come off. Alright, so I'm digging a little sample hole. Still along this bottle dump, and the river is fixing to rise about 6 foot. It is in flood stage, so it doesn't take long, and it gets flooded out, as you can tell. Well, like I said, I'm digging a sample hole, and you won't believe what all comes out of just this little bit of digging. Let's go over to the water, rinse these off, and I'll show you. So as you can see, the water's rising at a tremendous rate, and I came back today to do some more digging over here, and all my holes are pretty much slop, mud. I mean, you can't get real deep, and this is a separate hole. There's another hole back over there where I was digging at yesterday, and the whole hole's full of water. I mean, the whole hole. It's all full of water. But let me show you what I found just a second ago when I was digging up a little bit. In my little sample hole, y'all. Y'all are gonna trip out over this. First thing I find is a horseshoe. I believe that is a horseshoe. It could be a mule shoe, but it kind of looks like a horseshoe. Maybe a small one. And the second one is a nice bottle. It's a slick. That is a nice little bottle right there. Nice oldie. Third item is a nice stopper. Look at that. Nice glass stopper. That's awesome. That'll come in handy. I can use that on display. And last but not least, this was actually the first item I dug out of that hole. And it really blew me away, and I am still blown away, and I am fired up about this one, y'all. Look at this. Look at that lock. And it actually says something. I did not know that. King cutter. It's a lock, ain't it? It's just crazy. That is awesome. I believe that is a lock. I'm not 100% sure. It looks like keyhole maybe right there. I'm not sure. Ever heard of king cutter? Gonna have to look that one up. That's what I'm talking about. Fired up. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today. But before we call it quits, I'm gonna show you the last two bottles I got here. This one is just a slick. I'm not quite sure what that would have been. No telling. And then right here we got a nice bottle. Beautiful color to it. On the bottom it is a sharpened dome from Baltimore. I know they make some poisons, but I'm not quite sure if this would have been a poison. I am not sure. Beautiful bottle though. Now, let me go show you something, because it's going to lead to, I don't know, probably the next video I come out, I'm going to have some fun with it. Maybe we can pull some relics out of it. Let me go show you. All right, so as you can tell, this grass is just tall. Very tall and very thick. And this is the way that I walk. I usually kind of stay on the deer trails, but that is what I was doing earlier. And I was very close to having a big time uh-oh situation. Now I would have had my phone on me, so maybe that would have saved me. The only thing that kept me, and I'm trying to be careful so I don't do it again, because it's just crazy. It's kind of nerve-wracking even walking back looking for it, but the only thing that saved me was the sound of running water, which is what I'm trying to do now, is listen. That's why I keep being quiet. Ooh, a little snake. Oh, there it is. You can hear it. Water dripping. Listen, there's no way of seeing that. I mean, you probably still can't even see it on the phone. Look at that right there. That is just crazy. There's no manhole cover on it. I don't know how old it is. It's brick, so I imagine it's fairly old, but I don't even know why this is even over here. I'm gonna bring my magnet out. Maybe we can magnet fish that. Maybe it's not too silty. But y'all, be careful. I was so close. I mean, I was literally just bebopping right down through here, and I heard that noise right there you hear. I said, what is that? And then I seen it. About fell in that hole today.